When many of you think of Southwest Florida, beautiful beaches, sunshine, and palm trees probably come to mind. And unfortunately, this may too. The brown water that we saw, that murky water we saw last summer when the Corps of Engineers discharged water from Lake Okeechobee. Right now, a group of fishermen is fighting for their livelihood at the state capitol. Wake News anchor Britni McDonald is live in Tallahassee with more on that. Britni.
Well, dozens of people from across the state came right here to the Capitol to demand action be taken to make our waters clean again. They tell me that many lawmakers here haven't heard much from fishing guides and captains about how this dirty water affects them until now.
You have an area that's starved for water that isn't getting it. You have an area that doesn't want the water that is getting it, and you have the Lake Okeechobee in the middle that is sending the water in places that it doesn't necessarily belong.
One by one, fishermen, families, and business owners filed through the state capitol to bring their concerns about the quality of our coastal waters to lawmakers.
We just want them to go in there and tell their story, how this has affected your life, and we believe that speaks volumes.
Daniel Andrews, a captain and fishing guide out of Fort Myers, relies on good water quality. He started the nonprofit organization Captains for Clean Water 1 year ago. That's now grown into this.
A lot of these policymakers hadn't heard, from a fishing guide, they haven't heard how it really does impact us on a day-to-day basis and the long-term damages that our estuary suffers from as a result of these discharges.
A bill being considered calls for a reservoir to be built south of Lake O to store up to 120 billion gallons of stormwater overflow, something clean water activists say will stop harmful discharges into our coastal waters and restore the Everglades.
I'd like to know that my children, my grandchildren, my neighbors are going to have clean water, and it's going to start relatively soon.
They're also getting the attention of Washington. U.S. Representative Brian Mast supports the cause.
The need is going to come to fund these projects both at the federal and the state level, and I want them to know that I have their back.
Activists tell me this is the most progress on this issue that they've seen so far, but this bill still needs full Senate approval. That's expected later this week. Count on Wink News for a complete update on that. For now, I'm live in Tallahassee. Britni McDonald, Wink News Now.